Well, the YMCA has a long history of adapting to the urgent needs within our community. As we face this pandemic, we believe that we had a responsibility for meeting those needs in our community and looked at ways to be able to do that safely, effectively, and we knew that we would learn a lot of lessons along the way. So it was a new opportunity, but it was a need that we believed in, and we had the ability and the resources to do that.
I think a program like this is really important because it gives a student somewhere to be, especially during a pandemic like this. It gives them a really safe place to just be able to play with other kids their age. And so when I heard that they were doing the summer program, I thought it would be a really good experience to be able to work with kids who really do need that extra support. And tutoring is really emphasized here, so I get to do a lot of education, not just kind of daycare or babysitting, so it's giving them a lot of good practice, which is giving me a lot of good practice.
So we start every day with every child and family that comes in through the door has a check-in station. The check-in station includes our temperature checks, our well-being checks for both staff and kids, and any volunteers and tutors, and then the sign-in and sign-out process for all kids. We do keep records of those kids and who's allowed to pick them up and who's not allowed to pick them up, and that's very important for the safety and well-being of our children. It's really important for us to have a conversation around how this can work and to try to eliminate any fears or address any concerns that a place of worship might have as far as bringing in kids and staff.
I believe that this is something very dear to God's heart, and for Him to use me even through this, especially through the pandemic, is such an honor. I feel favored by it because it's so important for these kids, not just for the learning aspect, but also for the relational aspect. And to be able to do that is wonderful, and this is what life is about, especially for me as a believer.